Hi guys, and welcome to Mythbusting Part 5. This is the first Mythbusting in Grounded 1.0. If you want to be featured in Part 6, make sure you leave your myths in the comments down below. Yo, only 10% of my viewers are subscribed right now, which means if you all subscribed, we'd probably be able to hit 2k subs just from this video alone. Please hit that subscribe button. You can change your mind anytime and it is completely free. First myth we have today is myth. Can you break hot charcoal without using a hammer? First, I tried to break it using brat bursts, which, as you can see, doesn't work. Next, I used the splat burst, which actually did work, and I was able to collect the charcoal. I then tried using the spicy staff, but this didn't break the charcoal, sadly. Finally, I tested it using bomb arrows, as these are a tier 3 explosive. As you can see, these instantly detonate and break the charcoal, meaning this myth is confirmed, as you can break the hot charcoal with splat bursts and bomb arrows. The next myth in today's video comes in from Dan the Man 162, and they ask, myth, daggers have a different throwing animation. Let's check it out. I crafted all 4 of the daggers and then threw them. As you can see, the Pebblet dagger and Bone dagger have the same animation, but the Spider Fang and Black Widow dagger have a different animation, meaning this is true. There are 2 separate throwing animations for daggers, one for the Pebblet and Bone daggers, and one for the Black Widow and Spider Fang daggers. Today's next myth was sent in by Sebastian Oswell, and they ask, myth, black ant eggs hatch quicker than red ant eggs. This myth took me over an hour to get footage for, so make sure you leave a like if you appreciate the hour of my life that I wasted. I tested this with both eggs, and both take 32 minutes to fully hatch, meaning this myth is busted as they hatch at the exact same speed. Our next myth today was sent in by Iron, and he asks, myth, can the Scythe of Blossoms be used as an axe? I actually doubled this myth up and also tested it with the Sour Battle Axe. Before 1.0 there was only one tier 3 axe in the game, which was the Termite Axe. But now, as you can see, you can chop down grass with the Scythe of Blossoms and the Sour Battle Axe. The Battle Axe surprised me the most, as it doesn't even do chopping damage. I then maxed all of the axes out to see if any of them was quicker at chopping down grass. Sadly, they all chop down grass blades with 2 swings of the axe or 1 charged swing. Either way though, this myth is confirmed. The next myth today comes in from TBNA Frangs YT, and they ask, myth, can you bomb the melted moat key out of the sandbox? This just sounds ridiculous, but let's give it a try anyway. First, I tried it out with the spicy staff, and this didn't work. Next, I tried it with some brat bursts, and they didn't work either. Then, I tried it with some splat bursts, and for some weird reason, these count as a shovel, so they were able to dig the key out of the ground. Next, I tried it with bomb arrows. This didn't work when using a sprig bow, but when I switched to an insect bow, it was able to blow it up. Meaning the tier of the arrow isn't what's important, it is the tier of the bow that matters in this situation. But yes, this myth is confirmed, as you can dig up the key with both splat bursts and bomb arrows with a tier 2 bow or higher. I forgot to include this myth in the last episode, so here it is today. This one comes in from RazyGD, and they ask, myth, you can parkour into the sandbox using the grass stalks on the backside. Let's check it out. As you can see, I'm here in the northwest of the sandbox. Let's see if I can parkour in. As you can see, I'm taking a complicated route, and I clearly have no clue what I'm doing, but with the help of my dandelion tuft, I was eventually able to get into the sandbox, meaning this myth is indeed confirmed. Our next myth today is myth. Can you open the giant Scavby without using a tier 3 hammer? I start by dropping some tier 1 bombs in front of it. Nothing. Then I used some tier 2 bombs, which also didn't open it. Next, I shot at the Scavby with bomb arrows, but it still wouldn't move. I placed a bunch of spiky burr traps down and blew them up, but it still wouldn't open the hatch. Then I remembered in the myth earlier in the episode, we needed a tier 2 bow to dig up the key. Since this was tier 3, maybe I needed a tier 3 bow. So I came back with the Black Ox crossbow and some bomb arrows and shot at the compartment, and as if by magic, it opened up, meaning this myth is confirmed. You can break it open using the Black Ox crossbow with bomb arrows. The next myth today comes in from Dimbo56, and they ask, myth, can you stack Natural Explorer with aphid slippers? Let's check it out. I did a test first with nothing on and got a time of 1 minute 26 seconds. I then test with just the slippers at level 0, level 5 and level 9 sleek, and they all came out at around 1 minute and 12 seconds, meaning they increase your speed by 20% regardless of the level of the slipper. I then tested with just Natural Explorer Tier 3 and got a time of 1 minute 18 seconds, meaning this increases your speed by 10%. Finally, I tested it using Tier 3 of Natural Explorer and level 9 aphid slippers and got a time of 1 minute and 5 seconds, meaning they do stack to make you 30% faster overall, and this myth is indeed confirmed. The next myth we have today is myth. You can repair the mixer while it's mixing. Let's check it out. So I activated the mixer and I waited for the enemies to arrive. Once the mixer took some damage, I tried to use the repair tool to repair it. As you can see, this doesn't work. This used to work in a previous patch of the game, but they must have patched it so that you can't do this anymore. This myth is busted. The next myth we have in today's episode is myth. You can't save the game while being attacked or while mid-air. Let's check it out. As you can see, this orb weaver is currently trying to attack me. I'm going to pause the game and try to save it, but it doesn't let me save the game. So this part of the myth is true. Then I decided to go and jump mid-air, and while I'm mid-air, I pause the game, and as you can see, it won't let me save the game here either. So this myth is indeed true. You cannot save the game while you're mid-air or while you're being attacked. Today's next myth was sent in by Goku Black, and they ask, myth, can the fire staff break cracked rocks? So I went to Upper Yard Ascent and shot the spicy staff at it a few times. As you can see, this myth is indeed busted. While here, I tested out the new bomb arrows, and I can confirm you can break cracked rocks with these. The next myth in today's episode was sent in by Dwayne Bow, and they ask, myth, you can use items in storage boxes without taking them out. Let's check it out. First, I put one of each item in each chest, and I use the new hot deposit to nearby chests, which stacks everything from my inventory into the chests. Then, I check the spinning wheel and grinder, and as you can see, it shows that there is plant fiber nearby, even though I don't have any in my inventory. So this myth is indeed true. You can also hold X on a chest to stack items from your inventory into just that chest. The final myth in today's video comes in yet again from Goku Black, and they ask, myth, do Venom arrows stack with the Lava Blade and Spider Fang Dagger? Now, if you watch my videos regularly, you'd know that all Venom weapons stack in 1.0, meaning you could, for example, stack every single type of poison weapon onto an enemy like the Mantis in order to kill it. So, this myth is indeed confirmed. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to leave your myths down below, and I'll see you in the next video.